Hello everyone, my name is Zulfa Afro Umniyah, and in this presentation I will be discussing abstract research on using a metacognitive teaching approach to improve mathematical reflective thinking ability among senior high school students. Before diving in, let me briefly explain what this research is about. Reflective thinking in mathematics means the ability of students to think based on their own reasoning, to question, evaluate, and improve the way they solve problems. Many students struggle with this skill, and conventional teaching often does not help them develop it. So, this study asks, can a metacognitive approach make a difference? The research involved 201 grade 11 students from Tangerang, representing high, medium, and low performing school. Next, this study was guided by three main objectives. First, we want to find out whether the metacognitive teaching approach is more effective than conventional teaching in improving student reflective thinking ability. Second, we examine whether the school's performance level, high, medium, or low, has any influence on students' outcomes. And third, we'll look at whether a student's prior mathematical ability plays a role in how well they develop reflective thinking. These three questions shape the entire design of the study. Next, to answer those questions, the study used a pretest post-test control group design. Students were divided into two groups, an experimental group that received metacognitive teaching and a control group that continued with conventional teaching. The 201 participants come from three school levels in Tangerang: high, school, medium, and low. Two instruments were used: a mathematical previous ability test to measure what students already knew going in, and a mathematical reflective thinking ability test given both before and after the intervention. This design allowed us to directly compare the progress of both groups. And next, now let's look at what the study found. The most important finding is that students taught with the metacognitive approach showed significantly higher attainment and greater improvement in reflective thinking compared to students in the conventional group. And this wasn't just true overall. It held consistently across all three school levels. Even in low-performing school, metacognitive students outperformed their conventional peers. However, the role of prior mathematical ability was not consistent. It didn't reliably predict reflective thinking outcomes. The study also found no significant interaction between school level and teaching approach, or between prior ability and teaching approach. This tells us the metacognitive approach works on its own. To wrap up, this research clearly shows that the metacognitive teaching approach is an effective and consistent method for developing mathematical reflective thinking in senior high school students, regardless of school level. Prior mathematical ability which is often assumed to be a major factor, turned out to play an inconsistent role here. For educators, the key takeaway is this: integrating metacognitive strategies into mathematic lesson can meaningfully improve how students think and reflect. Lesson should be designed to encourage self-monitoring and self-evaluation. And while more research is still needed on the role of prior ability, the evidence strongly supports adopting this approach broadly. Thank you for watching this presentation. Bye bye.